Hey there, everybody. This is Evan Rogers coming at you with number 15 of the grammar section for the JLPT N5 practice PDFs that we found online. There's a link to the downloads in the video description, along with ways to donate and get in contact with me. So I'll do my pitch at the end. Here we go. This says keiki ya de, which is the de particle is telling where this conversation is happening. We have a conversation here. So you see mise no hito, then yamashita, then mise no hito, and then we have these are Japanese quotation marks. So when you see these are like quotes. And it says keiki is cake. Ya, we attach to some nouns to show that it's that kind of store. So a keiki-ya is a cake store. And the de particle here is telling us this is where the conversation is happening. De is for actions, place of location of actions. The ni particle would tell us place of action for things that place for non-action. So the ni particle is much more like the computer is on the table, whereas de would be I punched my sister on the table. I don't know. That's a terrible example. Don't punch your sister. Please don't punch your sister. All right. So once again, we have mise no hito. So a person who is described as mise, a.k.a. the store person, a store clerk. And we have Yamashita. That must just be a name. That's not a title. That's a name. Somebody's last name is Yamashita. Okay, the mise no hito says, Irashamase. Irashamase. So, welcome to my store. That's just a formal greeting. It means welcome. Yamashita says, Sumimasen. Excuse me. Ichigo no keiki o futatsu blank. So, excuse me. Ichigo is strawberry, and then the no particle is going to use the word ichigo to modify the next noun. So ichigo no keiki. So a strawberry cake, this links it into one noun. A strawberry is describing the word cake, so it's a cake that is strawberry, a strawberry cake. O, so we have an O particle, which means that we have a verb of action, and the verb is going to be the cake is what we're going to be verbing. And notice after the O particle and before the verb, we have futatsu. So we're counting two things. So two strawberry cakes. Excuse me, 2 strawberry cakes, verb. And the mise no hito says, Hai, arigatou gozaimasu. 100 yen desu. 800 yen. So, hai, yeah, that just means like, I understand. Hai! Arigatou gozaimasu says, thank you. And 800 yen is 800 yen des, and that's just telling you how much it is. So 800 yen des. It is 800 yen. All right, so O particle. We have a verb. Arimasu ka doesn't work with the O particle because you can't. There is something. Yeah, man, the other day there is that cake. Yeah, bro. Hoshi desu doesn't work either because hoshi desu is an adjective. So hoshi desu ka. So you can't you can't direct object something that you adjective. Like you can't delicious something. Oh man, the other day I delicious 2 Ichigo's cakes. Oh man, like you should have seen it. I told that guy. That doesn't make any sense. Hoshi is an E adjective in Japanese. Ergo, you can't direct object it with an adjective. Makes sense? You can't pretty something. Man, the other day I totally prettied that cake. You made a cake pretty, or you decorated the cake, but you can't pretty a cake. Does that make sense? So our options are 2 and 3. We have dozo. Dozo isn't really a verb, and really neither is kudasai. Kudasai isn't really a verb. It's the stem of a verb. Dozo is what we say when we're handing something over. Hi, dozo, like I'm going to give you something. So this would be if Yamashita-san were going to give them 2 strawberry cakes. So, sumimasen. I don't know why you'd be apologizing for giving somebody 2 cakes. Maybe if you're interrupting them. But then again, the guy yells irashamase at you for welcome. So already we can see something's wrong with the idea of giving, especially when the guy's going to charge him money for it. That'd be 800 yen. But maybe he's saying here is 800 yen, so we can kind of maybe twist it to mean dozo, but then why would you be apologizing for being welcomed? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, most likely Yamashita is buying the cake, and thus he's not handing over the cake. Hi, hey man, can I have those cakes? Yeah, okay, I'll give you the cakes. Why are you giving me the cakes? You just bought them. Sumimasen, ichigo no keiki o 2つ dozo just doesn't work if he's the customer, which he is because he's going into a store. Kudasai means please give to me. Give to me. Notice it's a verb of giving. It's not really a verb. It's the stem of a verb. The actual verb would be kudasaimasu or kudasaru. This is a special polite verb, and it's in the stem form. We talked about stems in the 2 videos ago. We talked about stems 2 videos ago, which I believe is going to be number 41, while this one's going to be number 43. So just go 2 days ago, and you can learn about verb stems. This is the verb stem. Verb stems used as a verb are actually commands. They're actually a way of commanding somebody to do something. However, kudasai isn't really a command. It's just a ritual expression saying please give to me. It's actually very respectful. It's not a command like give me the cakes or else I plug the puppy. It's actually very polite. Okay, so even though the rule is generally ending a sentence in a verb stem, which we talked about 2 videos ago, go check it out. This one is just a formalized expression that says, please give to me. So this would be the correct answer. Irashimasu, sumimasen, ichigo no keiki o 2つください. Hai, arigatou gozaimasu. 800 yen desu. And actually, if you're trying to be polite, don't slur as much as I did. Hai, arigatou gozaimasu. 800 yen desu. The more you enunciate what you're saying, the more polite you sound. Generally, sometimes you can do it too much and be rude. That is the answer. I hope you understood everything. If you didn't, ask questions in the comments. I don't get a whole bunch of comments, so I got time to answer your questions. A little bit of time. I got family with kids. If you liked what had just happened in your ears, how about you? There are different ways to support me. The least you can do is hit the like button. Then you can subscribe. You can share on social media. Make a one-time donation on paypal.me/EvansEasyJapanese. You can make a $1 recurring donation on Patreon or Subscribestar. If you do a $3 subscription, you get the beginner's kanji workbook, which I made. It's got 125 kanji in it, along with a discussion about hiragana, katakana. Very worthwhile. Lots of practice. 625 practice sentences. And the last thing you do is make a $5 recurring donation at Patreon or Subscribestar. And then in return, you get any material I make, and I just upload it there and just practice your brains out. And with those, there'll be links to videos I make and things like that. That's my spiel. You guys have a great day. Peace out.